Fender Stratocaster came out the same year I was born. In the old days, in the 60s, late 50s and 60s, a three-position, middle, woman tone, middle, blend of all, bridge pickup. Today I'm just plugged into a Fender Blues Junior, driving it a little bit, and no pedals, just a little reverb. Then when the 70s came along, we got these other two positions, which were putting the neck pickup and the other pickups out of phase with each other. So this gives kind of a Robert Cray sound. So for blues playing, you had those different tones to choose from. Slow blues, I tended to use this neck pickup. More of a mellow, sound. More of a B.B. King tone, with just that one all the way up, choosing that pickup right there. Then if I was playing rhythm and blues, I'd be in that middle right there for like rhythm, For country and twang, any twang, even if it's blues, I'd go all the way to this bridge pickup. That's the Robbie Robertson sound, and or Roy Buchanan. Or James Burton, whichever one. Now, the blues scale was, of course, a groundbreaking scale and then you would move that same scale up in the different keys. That blues blues scale. And when you're lower down on the neck, it's tighter, and you're up against more pressure when you do bends. So in the open blues scale of E, this was very, very famous because it's so tight down there that when I'm bending up, I don't go all the way, so I blew it a little more. Whereas if I'm in the middle of the neck, I can, when I bend up, I go a whole step. Down here, it's a little tighter, so it's sounds a little more worried, you know. Power chords, you know, we're in that E range right there. And when you get up to the key of G, it's a little looser, but not much. And so you get to do some real fat sounding tones in your bends on that. Now for pedal steel effects, if I'm in E, you know, I'm like right here, I might go to a mellow tone here. Variety Spice of Life. I might finger it too. For a steel effect, if I want to twang it. Or like Dickie Betts did. Said that. I always preferred a maple neck, maple fingerboard, but those others sound good. The Rosewoods, they sound really good too. This particular Strat has a humbuckler back here. I'm not a real stickler for that. It happened to have that on that, and so when I bought this, as soon as I moved to Alabama. You know, it's a Mexican, made in Mexico, which I love the Mexican Fenders, you know. most of my life, I didn't use a whammy bar, but later in my life, I started adding some surf tunes to my repertoire, and so I like having it now. So I can do some Hank Marvin stuff, you know. Some Western things. Y'all have a good day.